My name is Jimmy.
You do your jump on the desk. You're clear.
My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. And this is the Weekly Dumb. And her name is Danielle Morani. That's her most recent Substack subscriber. Thank you, Danielle.
There's golf. There was baseball. There's always sports, Jim. And we had a little flashback to another play that people got mad at us about. And it happened again, but a little cleaner.
Mike Trout runs into the stands, catches the ball. The fan rips it out of his glove. Immediately in the act of understanding what happened.
Instant apology.
Instant on his face. It's so funny. He's like, oh, here you go. Sorry, my bad. Right away. They rule it a foul ball.
Right.
Then they eject the guy.
He didn't get ejected. They moved him to another seat.
Why?
Because he's half messing with plays.
Not messing with plays.
Because it was a foul ball.
Let's get a little more finite here because that's what I didn't like. But I like Trout meeting him afterwards and saying the look on your face.
The way you reacted, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Hey,
regret. Trout likes regret.
Bring back instant apologies. If you do something wrong, okay, you're human. Instant apology makes it go away. Mm-hmm. And that's what he did. And there's some fatherly stuff. He was protecting his son. Trout put it together.
They asked the umpire, and he was like, I didn't work the World Series, and I didn't watch that play.
Thanks, Blue.
Appreciate you.
Work on your craft. Jim, what was this almost breakdown? Big golf weekend.
The golf happened. Masters doesn't really let you share images. Otherwise, we could talk about a lot of cooler stuff.
Green jacket.
Yeah, I've earned this. Woo! Yes. Max Homa.
3, 2, 1,
6.5.
Yeah.
Just a scales up for me. He hit the traffic cop, basically.
Yeah.
The guy who tells you you can walk and not walk.
The marshal.
Yeah, that's a very nice word for crossing guard.
Okay.
Lets the people know you can walk across, you can not. If you look at the start of this clip, Zach, he's behind a tree.
Yeah.
So Max Homa doesn't see him. Max Homa doesn't see him. He's got a big yellow flag that means don't hit it. We're still crossing here. But he can't see it perfectly behind a tree. So he hits it. One bounces, hits the dude. And Homa just screams, "Come on, dude," which is hilarious.
Oh, come on, dude.
And the guy got hit. But apparently the guy's in the right. And the big yellow flag is letting the golfer know it's not clear yet to hit.
Yeah.
It did get in the way of his shot, though. It would have bounced and been better.
Max Homa, one of the more well-liked guys in golf, had a good weekend, except this. And sorry to all our marshals that tune in.
Yeah.
First names, last names, and professions.
Marshals need to be able to walk with both hands in their pockets.
And lean in a lot.
Yeah.
Right. Can't have my hands get involved.
To the more of the sports we go.
Jim, another flashback. We essentially had one at the start with replaying that catch. We have B-Gate again at a baseball game, but this time we've fallen in a very different area.
A man who has no name. Because I searched, and I'm mad at the journalists because everyone just repeated the same article. We don't know this guy's name. It was Rice versus another team.
South Florida,
and a bee went into the dugout, and they had to vacate the dugout. They called the local beekeeper, bearded man in jeans, and he just comes in and bare hands the beehive.
Yeah.
Just grabs it, puts it in a box, leaves. And no one knows his name. If you know this gentleman's name, I'd like to know his name. I'd like to shout out his service. Because the last time we had a beekeeper on here, he was like an evangelist, is just a total jerk face.
Jim.
I didn't like him.
He stole the show. It was in Arizona last year. We covered it on the Weekly Dumb as we do with the news.
He thought he was leading a cult.
He threw out the first pitch, and before he did, he had his beekeeper hat on. And he revealed himself like a magic trick. It was a lot. This guy is the opposite of this. We'd love his name, and I'm currently leaning Marshall.
I mean, he's putting a lot of other beekeepers to shame.
Well, he's not a beekeeper. He's a man. Not sports into the
Today's episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. These are the team baggage pair. Wow. Everything looks so much cooler when I was wearing them. Summer's coming. It's going to be hot. You're going to need protection. They're offering you 30% off when you use code DUMB. That's a dumb discount. 30%. Sorry, it's 35% off. Even dumber. Code DUMB, 35% off your next pair of polarized sunglasses. That's code DUMB at shadyrays.com. Go get yours now. This story is not sports, although it's a little bit like sport. We're going to Waterloo, where students are being terrorized by an angry, nesting Canadian geese. 2 of them, I guess. And the girl in the news interview says we can't even leave our house. This geese is so angry. The video is awesome. There's a shot where they have a plastic Costco thing of
tray of croissants,
and they drop all the croissants running in.
Stop!
I could have dropped my croissant.
Because these are college kids,
Right.
this is an awesome story.
Oh, it's a blast.
If this was like a young family in like a normal neighborhood, I'd be like, damn, that sucks.
You have a baby.
But it's almost like the power goes out, or like you're going through a storm, or like we were snowed in for 3 days. Those were the best times.
Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Like these college kids, this is so much fun.
Life gives you geese, you make a geese salad.
Oh, fuck that geese, man. I would be scared.
Oh, yeah, they're intense. And when you lose control to a different animal.
This is not sports. Roundup. Time for the roundup.
The start of a rugby game in France was delayed on Sunday after a parachutist crashed into the roof and had to be cut free.
Instead of surrendering to police after having her tires spiked, Anime Kalbasa Martinez chose to call AAA and see if they would help her resume the chase. They did not.
China has warned everyone under 110 pounds to stay indoors or risk being blown away. Nice audio effects, Zach.
Thank you, Jake.
Dale William Hammett is blaming his Crocs for causing $3,700 in damages when he crashed his 2012 Dodge Ram into the Come and Go.
Bitchin'. Did you get Anime Cabalsa Martinez and Dale William Hammett? Mm-hmm. How do you like that? The UK creating murder prediction tool to identify people most likely to kill you. It's the people in your life.
A Nevada man was arrested after 7 tigers were seized from his home. He claims he does not need permits because the tigers are his emotional support animals. Everyone who heard him say that immediately knew it was not true.
Wrote that last line.
I wrote the whole thing. It's fake.
Cops are investigating if a Missouri foster mom traded a child for a monkey to boost her exotic animal collection.
Dexter Smithen has been arrested for not returning the cyber beast he asked to test drive and never returned.
Game stinks.
They tracked it down, GPS location.
Makes sense. China court auctions off 100 tons of live crocodiles for $500,000.
Steal. That's the most in half I've gotten one. Okay, left or right? Make your choice.
That was a weekly dumb. One time Jess took Noodle for a walk when he was a puppy, and I was like, how was the walk? Pretty standard question. She's like, I don't know. It was okay. Noodle ate like a lot of goose poop. And I was like, oh, how much goose poop did you let our puppy dog eat? He threw up very briefly after, and there was a pile of goose shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's bad.
Yeah.
By both of you.
Jess was learning.